Hey everybody, it's Robbie from Detroit Driver, and I hope you're staying happy and healthy. Today, we have an amazing car in front of us. This is the Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta. This is going to be the 5th episode of Supercars in 7, so I really hope you enjoy it. This is a very limited production Ferrari. They only made 499 of them, and currently it is the last naturally aspirated engine that Ferrari ever made. Maybe they'll make one in the future, but everything else since this car has been turbocharged. So this is powered by a 4.5 liter V8 engine, mid-mounted obviously behind the driver, and it produces 597 horsepower, my bad. And it goes 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. So, this car is the hardcore version of the 458 line. So they had the Italia and the Spider, which were your base models. Then they made the Speciale, which was the hardcore version of the 458 Italia. And then they made the 458 Speciale Aperta. Now, Aperta means open in Italian, and it signifies basically that this car is a convertible. The name Aperta is a name that Ferrari has reserved for only its super special cars. Spider is what they usually use for their other cars that are convertibles, but Aperta, kind of like the 599 SA Aperta over there, is kind of what they use to say, oh, this is even a more special convertible. So, as we move kind of to the interior, we can take a look. Everything is carbon fiber. There's no really, there are floor mats, but under there it's just metal, so they're not really anything. The goal of this car is really to race it on the racetrack, and they save weight in doing so. Something special, because if you can see here, there's a plaque. It says Best Performing Engine 2011, 2012, and 2014. So they just kind of add that on the car to brag that this is special. So now these cars were originally around $400,000, mid 400s new. They shot up to around $700,000, and they've kind of stayed there ever since. It's just kind of what happens with these higher end limited edition Ferraris. They're actually a great investment if you can get one. But given that 499 of them were made, there were a lot of people that probably wanted them that couldn't get them. So that's kind of what made the prices go up. We can see here on the back, we have the Speciale badge. Now, since we're on the outside, let's talk about a few things that make this car different than the normal 458 Spider. So first off is this back panel right here. The 458 Spider kind of goes up there and stops where the Speciale carries across the whole back end. Then as you move to the side, the Speciale has its extra fins, which basically is all for aerodynamics. It takes air through there and helps with downforce, so your car doesn't fly up when you're going super, super fast. Same thing with the front. The front's a little different with this little piece right here. That kind of signifies Speciale. And then we have all these air ducts where it's forcing air in, these active flaps right there. Again, everything's forcing air in, not only to cool the engine, but to keep the car on the ground. Now, unlike the 599 SA Aperta, this is a hardtop convertible. So the top actually, this part opens up, the hardtop comes up, and you can put it on. But what's really cool about Ferrari is that this window right here, it obviously rolls down when the top is down, but you can roll it down when the top is up, so then you get a better noise of the engine. Now, this engine sounds absolutely amazing. I've heard it in person before, but just like any car, when the windows are up and the top's up, it detonates the sound, so it's great that you have the window there. Now, the one thing that I've always bothered me about the Ferrari convertibles is the fact that you can't see the engine. It's not the end of the world, but I just kind of like to be able to see that, but it's okay. given how rare and special this car is. Now, let's go over here and see what our paint color is. Grigio Ferro Metallic. So this is a very nice gray color with some sparkle in it. And then we have a Chocolado interior. I'm not quite a fan of it. I'm not really into dark brown interiors, but I can respect how nice this spec looks. Now, like I said, this is the hardcore track version of the car. What's kind of cool is over here there's a 488 Pista Spider, which is the successor to this car. But I was thinking, and I might want to keep this car anyways over the other one. That Pista Spider is very cool, but that is actually not a limited production car, the Pista Spider. The car before this was the 430-16M, which they only made 499 of. So that was limited production. Then the 458 Speciale Aperta was limited production, but the Pista Spider was not, unfortunately. I mean, still relatively limited, but nothing that they would signify to you. I don't know if you can see the badge from here. If it's on the inside, I don't think it is. It says limited production, but it doesn't tell you how many. But that's okay. But there's carbon fiber everywhere, and what's really cool is that this is all actually matte carbon fiber. Matte carbon fiber, and the whole interior is matte carbon fiber. Again, to make this car super light. But this is amazing. Let's look at the steering wheel really fast. We have some different modes. It looks like our normal Ferrari steering wheel, but this isn't your normal Ferrari. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. This is just an amazing car. Thanks again for watching. Special thanks again to Ferrari, and I can't wait to see you next video.